talking me?
But on to the next topic. DokeV.
DokeV.
It was one of those games that were shown in Gamescom, and I was like totally surprised by it. Right, like when I first saw it, and we talked about it before. Like I was kind of looking at it, and I was like, okay, what is this? I'm thinking it's like, like on some Dance Dance Revolution type shit or something like that. Like, it just like looks like a weird, quirky game.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Little kids running around and stuff. But then I started watching what they were doing, and they're like, the skateboards, the freaking roller skates that they're using, the umbrella that they're flying with, all the jetpack and all this stuff, like all these like weird little things. That these people have.
We'll have to have that trailer playing, man.
And it's yeah, I'm gonna try
so
to remember
cool.
to put the trailer up on here. But that all those things that they're doing, and then you see these little creatures and stuff like that. You're trying to, figure out what's like going on and stuff. But the one thing that was hitting my mind the whole time while I was watching it was like, damn, this shit looks like really nice. Like as far as like graphics are concerned,
Yeah.
like some stuff looked like real in a sense. Like the world or whatever. And, when you're looking at the characters, they just looked like really, like they looked really good. But how'd you feel about it?
Yeah, so when I first saw the trailer, man, I'm not going to lie. Like, I thought it was like a toddler game, right? Like, I thought it was for kids.
Yeah.
Because it starts off with, the kids are at school and they're like playing patty cake or whatever. And then they're doing like Ring Around the Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he's riding his bike, and then his skateboard. I'm like, oh, this is cool for kids, but they slowly lay it on you. Like, and then I saw, him gliding through the sky.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck?
This is like flying.
And then like the more and more I see him in the air, you're getting an aerial shot of the world. And I'm like, snap, dude, that is a pretty looking world. And it was massive. And I'm like, what in the world, man? Like, what is someone making here? Like, is this GTA for kids? I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
And then you start seeing the combat and these explosions. And they're so pretty. And like,
they're like fireworks and
smooth.
Shit. Yeah.
And just like shockingly beautiful. And I'm just like, dude, this is low-key pulling me in. And then I see like little dudes like Pokemon following me around and like helping me in combat.
Right.
And I'm pulling out these massive hammers and I'm throwing explosions. I'm like, those powers look cool.
Right.
And then I see like the big alligator creature that like attacked me. I'm like, that's a legitimate boss fight.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, what is this game? Yeah. And I'm just like, this is like something I've never seen before. And then I see him like traveling on the coast in the air, flying. He's doing like quadruple jumps.
Yeah,
and like
man.
they're skateboarding.
He never landed.
And I'm like, this is looking really neat. And I almost started to completely forget that I'm a 9-year-old. Like this looks like a lot of fun. And I saw the one instance towards the end when like you're capturing the minion. It's like sucking it in.
Right.
And you're capture, you're like, yeah. And it's just like, this seems like the Pokemon we all wanted when we've been talking the last weeks.
At least what we
that
wanted.
we wish Nintendo would do. Shout out to Brahms, right? He was saying like, this is what we want.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is it. Not just like gameplay wise, but graphically. Like when I was saying, I want like really cool animations instead of just like a 3 swipes across the screen. Give me something dope. Like these are supposed to be powerful creatures. I want to see them
actually get hit and shit.
Yes, and actually get hit and of sweet animation. I'm like, this is so cool. And it's like live action in the world. Like people were running around screaming, right? Like the civilians.
Yeah.
Because like the battle is happening like in real time. Like kind of like what you were mentioning. Like it should be real.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be like this thing where like all of a sudden it disappears and like it's this cutscene. This actually happened. That Pokemon is actually dead on the street, right? And it's like, I gotta say, this is one reason why we pulled it out for its own separate segment. This is probably the coolest thing that I saw
through Gamescom.
At Gamescom this year. And there were some other cool things I liked at Gamescom, but this was dope.
Yeah.
dope AF.
It was pretty.
Like it was cool, dude. I can't wait to find out more. You said it is coming to console, which is my dream that this game is on console. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Now I'm just waiting for a date. Give me a release date.
For sure. I mean, like I was so like interested in it, and then I'm just like, I know I don't watch everything, right? I can't be on top of everything that comes across as far as like game news and stuff like that. But like I'm just like, how did I miss this? Like, where was this showcased at that I just missed this game?
I don't think it's
like,
been showcased. I think it's the first time.
Come out. Well, apparently there was something that was done, I think, a year ago. It was like another one of those damn conventions, because Gamescom is like a Germany type of convention thing. But there was like another one of these conventions where it was introduced, and these
just some obscure one.
Pearl Abyss is the same people who did BDO.
Black Desert,
so this is a massive multiplayer online game that they're creating here. But basically, I was like, okay, let me find out more about this. Let me see if they even have like a YouTube channel or something like that, So I was just trying to look and see if they had like more in-depth conversation of the game, and then I saw, oh, there's a DokeV YouTube channel. So I clicked on the link.
That's cool.
And then I went to it and I saw a video of the producer or the director of the game
talking about
it, and then presenting it for maybe the first time or whatever. And they were basically, it was like this video that was basically saying like the idea behind the game. And so
it evolved a lot.
Yeah, it has. It has evolved a lot. But basically this started because this guy wanted to have a game that he could possibly play with his kids, but that it wasn't so kiddie that an adult wouldn't want to play with it. You know what I mean? Like when you look at these kids games, you're just like, dude, that's like so easy and kiddish or whatever. Like I wouldn't get any enjoyment. But it was trying to like merge those two together. That's why you kind of see in the video there's like kids doing like London bridges, and
bro,
around the Rosie
the
and
part,
stuff.
dude, when she's flying in the air, right, and like shooting stuff and like moving back, that is so sick.
It's like remind me of Iron Man.
Yeah,
like that,
or like Anthem, like, but it's like it looks well done. Like if you look at it, the movement looks polished. It just looks so well done, dude. Like, I'm blown away. Nothing, it seems like in this life, man, you can't motivate a man more than if it's for his kids. Right? Like, if it's for his kids, now you're going to get something really special. Yeah. Because he wants it for his kids, so it's going to be dang special. And look at what he's making.
Yeah.
It's sick.
When I was watching another video because I was trying to figure out, like, what the monsters were and different things like that. And it seems like these monsters or whatever, these Pokemon-like monsters are in the world, but they're just not visible to the regular, eye.
Right.
And you need these glasses, which I think every kid that was on there was wearing glasses, crazy. But it's almost like an AR or something like that gives you access to see what's behind the curtain.
And that's how they're flying and stuff.
Yeah. So they've got like, they're able to put these glasses on or whatever, at least in this one video. And that was like, they were just appearing out of nowhere. I mean, and some of these other video clips, they're not really wearing glasses. So I don't know if that theory has changed or whatever.
Right.
Updated. But yeah, I mean, they're in there. The people react to the creatures, so they all see them.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
The civilians and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so, but this just like, I'm definitely wanting to see more. The guy said that he really loved Ghostbusters. So that's kind
like
of why
that.
You have that big ass backpack.
I was showing you how it like sucking them in.
Up the thing.
Yeah, and you had like a little trap.
Ghostbusters
a little trap you threw out and you saw it suck in and they're like, yeah, got it. It's like so cool.
Yeah, so it's got a little bit of that involved, and they had to have some kind of love for Pokemon in this or something
well,
like
they're
that.
kind of even copying instead of Poke, it's Doke, and then Pokemon DokeV.
Yeah.
Like clearly this guy's trying to capitalize. And like I said before, in my opinion, this is the direction I've always wanted Pokemon to go, and so man, I hope it's soon.
So, I mean, I'm definitely...
What, 2023 or 2022? 2022 is so stacked, man.
It could be 2023, but
I
wouldn't be surprised if it was next year.
I know.
That it was coming out. You
It's
know what
so
I mean?
cool,
it
man.
seems like they have a lot done,
It
and they've
does
been working
seem-
on it for a while.
Doesn't it seem
So,
polished and almost completed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I
But-
agree. I thought the same thing.
I mean, I'm interested to see like how simplistic the controls are, or if they're too simplistic or whatever. You know, I want to see like how this works and how the multiplayer works, and if there's PvP or it's all just PvE and you just gang up with people and do stuff or what. You know what I mean?
Just
So,
go with a buddy.
yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more. I subscribe to the DokeV channel.
So
just
this is-
to be updated.
This was the world premiere gameplay.
Yeah,
So this is the first time they revealed the gameplay.
which is cool.
Yeah, which blew me away.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many different things on here, and it seemed like they're really into customization
Yeah.
on here. So there was a lot of options and whatnot to
Skins, everything. Yeah, really
skins,
big.
the clothes,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
They're gonna make something special here, I think, man.
Yeah, so
in
I
my
mean,
opinion.
I was definitely stoked about this one, and I can't wait to see more of it. Like this was probably like the best one that I saw.
It's really
That like
neat.
really had me like, damn, like what is this game? You know what I mean? Like all of the animation, all of that stuff. Like it was just
Yeah,
dope.
it took me by surprise because, like I said, it started off strange,
Yeah.
and then when I started, like, I couldn't get enough of it. Like
Yeah.
I was just blown away by the combat and how pretty it looked, and the movement, the flying, the whatever, the car. I mean, everything, the floating,
yeah,
gliding.
changing from to the different vehicles and stuff like that.
The
There's
yeah, you had
options
like
out here.
mounts. I mean, you had like so many minions to collect, and they were like fighting with you. I couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah,
So cool.
for sure, man.
I love you, me.